So how are we chanting? Are we chanting, crying or chanting? Chanting means singing. Singing means stotram, stutis, geet. Geet means singing. So Krishna wants to see the quality. It's the quality, not the quantity. They only chanted a few prayers. And then they were crying and crying. It's explained in one Sanskrit word in chapter 31. It says, ut kirtan. And the acharyas say, ut means loud, and ut means with full heart, ut means crying. They were crying. And then Krishna came, and they took off their chatters, whatever you call it. They say like a little veil or chatter. And they put it on the ground. Please, oh, please, you sit. Please sit. Sit in my heart. Asan. So unless your heart is sprinkled with the red powder of kumkum, unless our hearts are sprinkled with the red kumkum of pure love, Krishna will not sit on our hearts. So their dopata, or whatever you call it, their veils, uttariya, I don't know what the proper word is, but a piece of cloth was sprinkled with the kumkum of their hearts. The hearts means their love. And Krishna sat, and they turned, they looked at the gopis, and they were looking at him, they're still crying. And then he took his chatter, and he said, oh, how you love me. So that will happen with every devotee. Krishna himself will come and dry the tears from the eyes of the devotee, and then embrace him, embrace that devotee, he or she, exactly as Krishna embraced Gopakumar in the Brihad Bhagavatamritam. Because he is it's called a walk-on. It's called an archetype, an archetypal devotee, the model, the example. So Krishna, he was a conditioned soul. He received the Gopal mantra. We're conditioned souls. We'll receive the Gopal mantra. He never got any shiksha. He never went verse by verse through the Stavavali. He never went verse by verse through the Bhakti Ratnakara. He didn't go verse by verse through anything. He got the mantra and his guru disappeared in Mahabhav, or ecstasy. The power of the mantra took him to all planes of consciousness. It took him through all ideas and conceptions to perfection. So planes of consciousness and conceptions and realities are all existing within this terra firma called the brain. The Swargalok and the Tapalok and the Janalok, that is all here. There's no traveling. We don't travel off this earth planet. From this earth planet, we get liberated, or from this earth planet, we stay bound. So it's archetypal. I'm never going to go to Tapaloka. I'm never going to Satyaloka as Gopakumar went. That was just showing you these are all planes of existence, planes of consciousness. We will live on this planet and reach Anartha Nivritti and die and live on this planet, attain Nishta and die and live on this planet, attain Ruchi and die and live on this planet, attain Vasakti and die. And in between transiting from one stage to the other in Bhakti, we may take a temporary vacation in Hawaii for 2 weeks, which means Swargaloka or Chandraloka. Prabhupada wrote one letter. Most of my disciples, they will go to Chandraloka when they die. Why? Because they did so much punya, not punya, but so much bhakti, but not pure bhakti, not prema-filled bhakti. So they get rewarded. Suchinam Srimatam Gehe. So Suchinam, what do you say? Srimatam. Srimatam means to go to the planet of the fortunate. So this is the ideas that are generated from this verse of the Bhagavatam. Many wonderful, there's so much ras here, there's so much prem here, there's so much lila here. You can look at this verse and just be there in your meditation and cry right along with the gopis and rebuke the Krishna right along with the gopis, because in love there's no laws, and Raga Nuga Bhakti is the rule of love. So we follow the law or the way or the path established by our acharyas. We don't create or concoct or imagine a new one. We try to follow their line of meditation. Associates of Krishna that we want to follow. So we meditate on their words, we meditate on their actions, we meditate on their feelings, and we pray to Guru and to these associates that these feelings, these attitudes, these thoughts will become our thoughts, our feelings and our attitudes. This is bhajan. The guru gives a few rupees and you have to turn it into crores.